Hi friends, I have finally visited a dream place of mine, which for some they usually avoid because it is sad and heavy to embrace. Yes, it is true. But since I have read Anne Frank's diary back in high school, watched heaps of movies like Schindler's List, Life is Beautiful, Zookeeper's Wife, Sophie's Choice, The Pianist, and heaps of documentaries about Holocaust, I was speechless and could not believe and wish those stories did not happen at all. Since then, I've been aiming to visit the place where it all happened over 70 years ago, and to pay some respect to the victims and brave survivors from this tragic and cruel history of mankind here in Auschwitz
So I just
Birkenau.
arrived at the train station near my place, my accommodation. It's negative 30 now. So look at Krakow, guys. All white. Negative 13. So I just arrived inside my apartment here in Krakow, Poland. It's just near the old town, so I'm gonna show it to you. So it's like a duplex. It's a mini terrace. Let's check out. There's a heater. That's my view. All white. So let's check the bedroom. It's good for two, but I'm only one. Good night, guys. Early tomorrow for the tour. Hopefully my voice will be back. My view.
During World War II, unlike Warsaw, Krakow, Poland is not destroyed that much. What you see are preserved old town.
So good morning. It's my officially entire day. Day one here in Krakow, Poland, and I'm heading to Auschwitz campsite. I'm gonna have a day tour here, there, and it's a bit early in the morning, and it's negative 16 outside, so I have 4 layers of clothes, and let's go. So I'm heading to the meetup point. It's freezing, negative 16, and everything is white. Good thing it's not snowing. It's gonna be sunny today, even though it's so cold. At least the sun will help.
To visit Auschwitz from Krakow, you can take the train if you want to do it by yourself. However, I took the group tour, which will take the entire day, and we have a guide because I want to learn a lot from this excursion. From Krakow to Auschwitz, bus ride will take around 2 hours. So finally we have arrived here in Auschwitz. We're gonna go through a lot of security check, and this is our ticket. And here we are walking towards the gate of the concentration camp, the exact place where all the victims are marching towards the end of their lives or the road to death. So this is the main gate. I can't believe I am here. The wording on the gate, it means work will set you free, but of course we know that it didn't happen at all because in this place were forced labor, starvation, hunger, torture, experimentations, gas chambers did happen.
Auschwitz now.
So this is the place where they usually have the roll call. They have twice in the morning, as early as 4 o'clock in the morning and 11 in the evening. Imagine how cold is that. And this is the preserved ashes from the victims who are sent to gas chamber. Here in this room you will see a lot of photos from the selection. All the Jewish from different parts of Europe are being sent over here by a train, and most of them are sent to gas chamber, and most are being sent to forced labor. These photos, by the way, are taken by the SS guards or the Nazi guard. Most of the photos you've seen are children and old women. They are sent to gas chamber straight away, and this is the model how they used to send those innocent lives and end it in an instant. And these are the gas that are being used in the chambers. First impression of the camp, the barrack goes on and on. It's really massive. Here you see some spectacles, prosthetics, and walking aids that are deemed useless and sent to gas chamber straight away. Some kitchenware because they thought that they're just going to a campsite to work and live normally. And this really struck me most. These are the shoes, because as you all know, the victims are being stripped off. All their belongings has been taken away. Their possessions, their jewelries, everything has been taken away from them. And they were sent here to work, but not literally work, but to work and die. So you see different barracks with different stories inside. These are the first batch of victims. Most of them died, unfortunately. In the beginning, they still take some photos for records. However, in the long run, there's heaps of Jews who came by from different parts of Europe and they're not doing it anymore. So this is Barrack 11, known as the Death Block. This is the central camp jail. Here, the SS placed prisoners who try to escape, resist, maintain contact from the outside world. They place them on a standing, overcrowded in a less than meter cell. And this wall where mass shooting of innocent victims happened every day. In Barrack 20, what happened here is insanely evil. The women and children were used as guinea pigs for experiments and sterilization by the evil Dr. Mengele inside. Most of the women died and the body who lived were deformed and disabled. On 19th of July 1943, Polish prisoners were hung here, the biggest public execution in the camp. Now we just have left a barrack that no camera is allowed, but I'm gonna describe to you what we've seen inside. It was horrible. We've seen a pile stack of human hair, especially women, because they are being shaved off before they get sent to gas chamber and before they are being sent here in Auschwitz camp. Here we are entering the only gas chamber that remained. As we enter inside, I can't help but to have the most weirdest goosebumps I ever had. So imagine there's a lot of victims being gassed here alive. Most of the babies are being put on top, hoping that they can reach fresh air. And you can still see some of the scratch from the victims who want to go outside. Imagine the struggle here and the people who were being gassed and died here. And most of them were still breathing. They were sent to being cremated alive. Unimaginable. Now I'm getting hungry. We're gonna transfer to another camp because Auschwitz, there's 1 and 2. That was Auschwitz 1. We thought that was the most horrible one, but wait until you see Birkenau or Auschwitz 2, the largest concentration camp of all. This is the final solution that they said Nazis tried to eradicate all the Jews but being sent here. Most of them who's being sent here died. 80% of Jewish died here. So this death camp is built to cater the number of Jewish from other concentration camps and the new transfer from different parts of Europe, because most of the camps cannot cater anymore the huge population of the Jewish that they want to eradicate. So we're entering inside this latrine. They're only allowed to use toilet twice a day, one in the morning and also in the evening. If you're gonna use the toilet in between the time, you're gonna be killed. And it's freezing inside. So one latrine can share up to 3 persons. This is to dehumanize each of them.
This place is massive.
So we are entering one of the sleeping quarters here in Birkenau. This is still the original one. This is what the Soviet Union, when they liberated this camp, this is what they found out, because most of the Nazis tried to burn everything, so there's no evidence left, but of course they are unsuccessful. So the entire world knows about this place already, plus the victims who have survived were able to tell the story. So this one is a stable, it's like for the horse. And for the people, it can accommodate only like 500 to sleep in this triple bunk bed. However, 1,000 or more victims used to sleep inside in a very cold, non-ventilated place. So now we are marching towards the back of the camp. It's 1.2 kilometers all in all. So this is one of the original train tracks where they used to transport Jewish from different parts of Europe, standing in a very crowded place with just a bucket for toilet for the entire 3 days. So they were sent here. They arrived here very tired and they didn't know what's gonna happen to them. As you can see, most of the barracks here has been destroyed already by the Nazis before they left the place. One of the notable one is this. This is the largest, the huge gas chamber that they have destroyed, hoping that the world will not know what they have done. So this is a memorial place for those lives that have been lost here, and to never forget the men, women, children, and babies that were being killed here. I can't help but to express anger towards Nazis. I reckon they're the most evil individuals I've ever lived in this planet. My heart was shattered with what I have witnessed in this camp. On the other hand, I admire the courage and endurance of those who survive this terrible ordeal and horrific life they have encountered. Sadly, this kind of things is happening again at present time in different parts of the world, just in different versions. But the best thing I could do is to be more kind and understanding while being appreciative of the freedom I have. This place taught me to celebrate every small things in life. Life is only one take, so focus on the thing that makes you happy.